All right, everybody been asking about a Bonaparte story. They like how I introduced my homie Bonaparte. All right, that's Bonapop. All right, so I'm gonna tell you a story how Wayne Perry saved his homie, our homie Bonaparte from a charge with a tough man sheet. And I'm gonna break that down a little later. So make sure you listen to the whole joint. Like, subscribe, and make sure you share this video. Alright? All right, Unique Mecca Audio here, man. Y'all wanted to get another Bonapop story. So I'm gonna give you another Bonapop story. But look at this, they calling as soon as I start this. What's up, family? How you doing? I'm getting ready to start a video. What's your name? Where you from? What's up?
Yo, what's up, man? This is Bimmy, man.
All right, where you calling from?
I'm from Queens, man.
All right, what's up? All right, so talk to me. What's your question real quick? I got you on this joint. I'm getting ready to air later on today.
Yeah, what is this, recording?
Yeah, I'm recording this. If you don't mind, that's why I let you know. If you don't want, you call me back later. If not, we keep it moving. You know what I mean?
You know I am Unique?
Now, listen, who this, Bimmy?
Yeah, from Supreme Team, man.
Oh, okay. Hey, Bimmy. Oh, my God. I'm glad you called, big homie. Yo, listen, everybody been asking me to tap in on your situation, that you've been having. But, a couple of people even said that I pick sides or whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
But my thing is I don't pick no sides. I ain't see the paperwork. I ain't see what's going on. I don't watch YouTube. I just do my own YouTube. You know what I mean? You know how we stay in our lane, big bro.
Come on, man. I always watch this stuff, man.
All right.
You know my man, Harry Hunt. I watch this stuff, man.
All right, that's my man.
and I enjoy your motherfucking show, man.
All right.
I sit here and watch it. I'm watching enjoy with envy and I like the way you put it. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't throw envy in the bus, but you let them know you did wrong, my nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't listen. My thing though, Bimmy, so people understand is because you got these rat bastards and trolls. I just gave them a couple of gunshots that you didn't hear on your end, but I'm gonna give them a couple more. The rat bastards and trolls. You know what I mean? That they try and pull everybody into their category. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And go ahead.
I'm gonna cut you up. The crazy shit about it is, right? Like they say us like I'm old school, old rules. Like I don't talk. I don't be, but these dudes be trying to slander us so bad that we have to say, somebody have to say something. You feel me? On our behalf. Because then, we so real with it that we say some shit that it sound like it ain't real. Like it's like, oh, he covered up something.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I never lived like this, bro. I don't, if a nigga thought some way about me, nigga, I won't be alive right now, bro. Like the niggas I was dealing with, I'm not gonna be here.
Hey, yo, Bimmy, this what we gonna do. This what me and you gonna do. Being that you called in, tell them where you calling from and how you got this number so they know I was not in contact with you. How you? Yeah.
Yeah, I got this shit off the line. I mean, on TV, I watch this show. I'm one of the supporters of your show. You know what I mean? I knew you from back in the day, the bus trips, everything else, the clubs, all that. So, you come home, boom, I ain't see you yet, but I congratulate you on your show, how you stay at it. You kicking these Jews that I'm reconciled to, that I grew up under, you know what I mean, on that same banner, you know what I'm saying, that I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? So I like that shit. I got and then your number, I got the TV. You got the Cash App, Unique call to talk to Unique. I went up there and put the number on my phone. Call Unique, man.
All right.
Call Unique.
Hey, yo, I'm going to give you my personal number after this, right? I'm going to do a story about my man from D.C. Everybody been waiting to hear about named Bonaparte. Then when I'm done, I'm going to call you back and me and you gonna do a show about your situation that you reached out to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But let me explain this to you and the viewers, because like I said, this is being recorded. I don't do no sneaky shit. I'm not on no rat bastard shit. You know what I mean? So,
Gunshots.
you know, definitely gunshots. You know, so, you know, being that you contacted me, I'm gonna weigh in on it because you contacted me, and you're gonna run your side down, and we're gonna go from there. If anybody else wanna contact me, my number's on the screen. We ain't gotta do no slander videos. That's for hoes, suckers, and bitches. We don't do that, you know? All right?
Question.
All right, so let me knock this joint out. If you want to stay on and listen, and then you can weigh in at the end. If you don't have the time, you can go ahead and, you know, I'll call you back. But I don't want to slow the show down because I already started the joint. So you want to stay on or what? You want to stay on?
Just call me back. No, just call me back.
All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to call you back. Then me and you going to weigh in, and I'm going to air that tonight. All right?
All right, back.
All right, one. All right. Yo, that was Bimmy from the Supreme Team called me. You understand what I'm saying? I haven't talked to him since I've been home. I know Bimmy from back in the days. He used to come to the Mecca. You know, he used to come to Club 2000. I used to go out there to Baisley with Baby Wise. I used to hang with Harry Hunt, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Me and him did time together. I keep it 100% official. I'm going to let him call in to let him, you know, let me know what's going on, and I'm going to keep it 100 and respond to him. So y'all be looking out for that tonight or maybe tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to record it today as soon as I'm done because I honor my word. My number's on the screen. If anybody got an issue with anything that Unique Mecca Audio do, call the number that comes on the screen. And I'm even going to tell it to you. 917-680-9091. If you got a beef, use the number. If you know what I mean, we can meet up, you know what I mean, and talk about it. We can go however you want to go about it. You know what I mean? That's on you. You know what I mean? But my number is there, and it's the energy you bring to me how I respond. Just so you understand. Not looking for no beef, but nigga definitely ain't ducking nothing because I handle my own. All right? Now, let me finish my story about Bonapop. Y'all look out for that Bimmy joint later, only because he caught me. I didn't weigh in because I'm not one of those rat bastards and trolls that just scour the internet looking for people in distress and try and jump on it to get views and pull them even further in distress, because I don't disrespect anyone. You know what I mean? Because disrespect, you know what I mean, breeds familiarity. That's a Jew. Disrespect breeds familiarity. That's why my Cash App is on the screen. Make sure when you hit it to say it was created in 2020, there's no one in my last name. Now, you know what I mean? So I got to start it over because we done got off track. Hold up, man. All right, this one is about Bonapop and how Wayne Perry helped him out of a situation. So this one is going to be about Bonapop and Wayne Perry. So I'm telling y'all now, for the rat bastards and trolls that's going to try and say that I use Wayne Perry's name to get views, you got to pay attention to the end. It's where Wayne Perry come in. But I'm going to tell you about the incident, why Wayne Perry had to come in. So if you're a Wayne Perry fan, sit in. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a rat bastard, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to tap out. All right. And take that with you on the way out. Because I hate you rat bastards more than I hate anything in this world. Now, we're talking about USP Colorado back in like 92. All right, Wayne Perry was in a hole. They just sent him into the federal system after his situation. So while he's in the hole, my man Bonapop gets there. Bonapop gets there while Wayne Perry's in the hole, so he spent some time in the hole with Wayne Perry, and he told him, yeah, I'm getting ready to go to the compound. They was getting ready to let Wayne Perry into the regular USP prison system back in 92 when they first sent him in the feds. But so many dudes dropped notes on him that you know, they was gonna kill him, you know what I mean? All this stuff. You know, if you're gonna kill him, let him come to the compound and kill him. That's how men do. That's why I respect Tupac that he took my suggestion. When Tupac said that he wanted me to teach him how to play birdie and wanted to roll with me so he could see how a gangster kingpin club owner represent and move to play the character birdie and above the rim, and he wanted to hang with me, I was going to let him hang with me. I'm going to keep it 100 because I like Tupac. I used to love hanging with him. But he wanted to bring his entourage with him. And this is not a show and tell. This is not one of those show and tells that you go to school. My life is official. You know what I mean? Now, I told Tupac straight up, if you enter into this world with whoever agreed to assist you in playing birdie, just know that if you get caught up, you shut the F up. Let me show this shirt, man. You know what I mean? I got my merchandise, you know what I mean? Because that's what it is. Everything is a hustle, man. You know what I mean? I got my merchandise. That's the Shut the F Up hoodie. All right? I got one for the brother TK Kirkland. You know what I mean? I got one for DJ Envy. You know? I got one for Peanut Caesar. You know what I mean? And I definitely got one for the brother Keefy D. All right? And those names that I mentioned is not, you know, to disrespect or eat nobody name, back out. I just say that because I feel they've been talking too much and don't know what they should or should not be saying on YouTube. And I also got my UMH shirt, Unique Make Audio joint that my man C1, you know, hooked up for me. You can cop all this merchandise. Call me at the number on the screen that Bimmy just called me on. I'm going to shoot him my direct number, you know. So, you know, that's how we work. But anyway, here we go. We're in USP Colorado, 1992. Bonapop gets there, he going, I'm gonna speed it up. I'm gonna do my shit, because I feel like doing me right now. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone right now. So if you rat bastards don't like the zone, I gave you 3 seconds. You ain't supposed to be here anyway. All right? You ain't supposed to be here anyway. Now, USP Colorado, 1992. The brother that I talked about the other day named Dion Holmes. Dion Holmes came in with like maybe 12, 14 years. 2 weeks before he's getting ready to go home, he winds up, you know what I mean? They had an inspection. He took all his dirty clothes. He put them in the leg of a pair of institutional pants, tied the leg up and pushed them under the bed. And when they did the inspection, they found the pants on the bed that he was trying to respect them and clean up his cell because he didn't have a net bag because his net bag has art supplies, and they charged him with escape paraphernalia and gave him another 28 days. His brother is a boxer. I forgot his brother's name. I said it the other day. But his brother's a big box out there. So now he get 28 days. While he pending going home, you know what I mean? He's stressing, he going through everything. And dude that he was cool with, you know, always sharing his coffee with him. The dude shares coffee with him. They kick it all the time. The commissary was locked down for like, 2-week inventory. And while it was locked down for the inventory, Dion staying up later because he's stressing. He drinking more coffee than he expected, drunk up all his coffee, asked the homie for some coffee. Homie didn't give him no coffee, you know what I mean? And, Dion went to one of the other homies that gave him a knife when he told him about it, and he put the knife in the dude's neck. Dude wound up checking out. You know what I mean? Dude from Virginia. Rest in peace to the good brother that checked out. But this is what happens in the prison. That's why the Cash App is on the screen. Make sure it says created 2020, and there's no number 1 in my last name hall. But I'm just giving this to you so y'all understand. This is for the youngins, man. Stay out of prison. That's how easy you could have lost your life over a cup of coffee. But now we riding. All right? We riding. So now, Dion, had a little beef with a dude from Texas. So as soon as Bonapop get there, he tells Bonapop, yo, put your bedroll down. We got to go hit this nigga. Bonapop's so official. He said, yo, this is my homie. He trying to hit it. I don't care how long I've been here, how long I'm going to be here, whatever. I'm rolling. So he goes with dude. Dion got his banger on him. Bonapop didn't even have a knife on him. Dion didn't know Bonapop was there, so he didn't have a knife for Bonapop. So Bonapop arms himself with a mop ringer. He broke the joint off and got the metal part for the mop ringer. So they roll up on the dude, and they winds up, beating the dude down. Dion stabbed him 3 times. Dude from Texas. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Texas, just give it to you 100. So if you rat bastards out in Texas don't like me giving a real, you know what I mean? Take that with you on the way down and get the hell off my channel, because it's a gangster channel, nigga. You know what I mean? So now, Dion stabs him 3 times. Bonaparte beats him down with the joint. You know what I mean? But one thing I could say about the Texas brother, he took his ass whooping like a man. He never told, never brought Dion up in it. You know what I mean? He wound up getting transferred, and I guess he figured when he see Dion, then him and Dion is gonna deal with it. And that's the end of that one. Let's get the wheels going. All right, we got the wheels going. So that's where we at. So now Bonapop get there, and while Bonapop is there, it's a GD dude there, and he kept saying to people, yo, how these dudes ain't get locked up? How this dude just got off the bus? He wound up putting in work with Dion, where Dion stabbed him 3 times. Dude beat him down with a mop, bringing he on a hole. He must be whatever. You know what I mean? Because that's how they do. So dude asking all these questions. So Bonapop, you know what I mean? And then Bonapop pushes up on the dude. So Bonapop in the kitchen. So while Bonapop in the kitchen, he eating his food and he chilling. You know, there's a DC homie there that's also GD, and it's a GD asking about him. You know, so the DC dude, he eats with the DC car, but he's a GD, so he run with the GD car. But the thing is, he's getting information from the DC car, running back to the compound, telling the GDs everything that DC is thinking. So obviously he was a traitor. You know what I mean? You know what a traitor is. You know what I mean? A traitor is no different than a rat bastard. You know what I mean? Because they looking out for their interests, so they trading what they can for whatever. So now while they out in the joint, the DC homie, you know, that's sitting with the DC car, but he's a GD, he goes out there and he comes back in. And Bonapop hearing about how they asking all these questions about, you know, why he ain't go to the hole, you know what I mean? And all this speculation going on. But what it was is the dude didn't tell. We talking about back in 92 when the federal system was rocking and rolling. So if y'all want to go to prison to experience that, y'all go to prison because it's there. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you, it's not worth it. Don't get off the porch. Don't get in the street. Don't get involved in none of that crap. You choose to do it, know that there's rules to this shit. And I'm here on YouTube to let y'all know the rules to this shit. So you rat bastards and fake knuckles, you know what I mean, that been acting like you gangsta all on YouTube, and then you sitting here dry snitching on YouTube. I hate you. I hate you as much as I hate a man that wears flip-flops in public. You know what I mean? And you already know, I definitely hate a rat bastard. You know what I mean? So now they sitting there, and the dude doing all that, so they in there eating. And as they leave to go outside, right? They leave to go outside to the, you know, out the chow hall, and the GD's in the front. And, you know, DC dudes walking behind. So Bonapop telling the DC homie, he said, yeah, I'm going to check these niggas, man. I'm going to find out why they got my name in their mouth. So when they go out there to go holler at them, the GD dudes, they pivot back in the unit. Not because they worried about Bonapop, but for whatever reason they chose to go in, because GD don't duck no wreck either. So we ain't even saying that. So now they pivot back in the unit. So, you know, Bonapop shoots back in the kitchen. Bonapop sits back in the kitchen. We call the kitchen a chow hall in prison to give y'all some more jewels. That's why my cash app there, and I keep saying that. So they go back in the chow hall. I'm gonna tell you like you in prison with me, you understand the terminology, but I gotta break it down to you. I know some of y'all is not as fast. That's why you could slow down the YouTube channels, you know, audio, or you could get, you know, the words put on the screen so you could understand the words that are coming out my mouth, because y'all just ain't been there, and I'm proud of you for not being there. Now, when they go back in there, the dude is still asking questions and all that. So when they come back out, Bonapop waiting on him. So Bonapop pushes up on the dude and he said, yo, you know, what's up? Why you got my name all in your mouth asking all these questions about me? So dude said, man, you don't see me talking to my homie. So Bonapop said, I don't give a crap who you talking to. And he went in his mouth. Boop. That's how easy it is in prison. So if y'all want to go to prison, make sure you go there. But you know what? That's my Instagram on the screen. But if you decide to go to prison, send me a cash app for trying to save your dumb ass gunshots. You know what I mean? Because you're going to need all you can get while you're on the inside. So now, you know, Bonaparte get tired of him asking questions. So, you know, after he goes in his mouth, could you believe, you know, and no disrespect to GD, just keeping it 100, this particular GD dude, he ran like a hoe. You know what I mean? He ran like a hoe. So he runs, and while he runs and he goes, you know, the homies, you know, before that even happened, right? I gotta give you all this, because you know I like to ride. I like to ride. Before Bonaparte even approached them when they coming out the kitchen, we got one of the DC homies, I think it was Pop, you know what I mean? Pop sitting there, you know, he laughing. He got that instigating laugh. Like, he think you a sucker. You know that Denzel Washington joint from that show that he did when he was playing a cop, the one he finally got an Oscar for being crooked, as Jadakiss said. You know what I mean? So he got that, you know, Denzel Washington, like, yo, Bonaparte, that dude think you a straight sucker. He asking questions about you like he think you ain't right or something. So that's just irking my man Bonaparte even more, you know? So that's when the GDs come back out the child hole. They get out in the yard and, Bonaparte rolls up on him. Yo, what up? You know what I mean? Dude said, man, I'm talking to my homie. Bonaparte said, I don't care who you talking to. He said, well, whatever. And Bonaparte goes in his mouth. Got to give you the boot. You know what I mean? So Bonaparte busts him in the mouth. When he busts him in the mouth, right, he runs off, he goes whatever. So now the DC dude that was a GD, and me and Bonaparte both believe that was the first and only GD from DC. Just keeping it 100. Because I don't know any other DC dudes that was GD. Me, myself, you know what I mean? If anybody else know one, you put them in the comments, and I doubt it if you could challenge what I'm saying. But I'm leaving it open that I knew. So after that happened, the DC dude, he in his body. Everybody goes to the gym. While they playing basketball in the gym, the DC dude that's a GD, he ran up on Bonaparte, was, for every little thing, you know what I mean? Yo, foul, oh, bitch ass, hoe ass nigga, and he called him all kinds of names, and he disrespecting Bonaparte. Bonaparte said, yo, back up with that, you know what I mean? So they go back to playing, you know what I mean? So mind you, Bonaparte just got there. So now they go back, and the dude comes back and he do it again, So, the game over. So as they're, going inside, right? As they going inside the unit, so you understand, Pop pulls up, Bonaparte pulls up on the GC dude, and he asks him, what's really going on? The DC dude. And he said, man, you know what it is, man, you smacked my homie. So Bonaparte said, well, your homie ran. So how you calling a coward your homie? So dude is like, nah, we GDs, we roll together, da-da-da-da, as he should, to give him their props. You understand what I'm saying? But Bonaparte wasn't trying to hear that, So, Bonaparte decided, I'm going to pop this nigga, I'm gonna have to put this bone crusher in him. I might even bring Bonaparte. If y'all want Bonaparte up here to tell these stories and verify these, y'all put it in the comment. I think Bonaparte came from, him punishing the police, with the bone crushers. They call him Bonaparte. You know what I mean? Because that's what we call a knife in the joint. Like how Banky Pound called it a Bethlehem. In the feds, we just call it a bone crusher. Because it's something, you want to have something strong enough that's going to go through a man's bones and, take him out if you're going to pull it out. So they go back in the joint, and the police escorted the GD dude, to the shoe. The one that Bonaparte smacked because they heard that it was going to go down, da-da-da-da. So they escort him to the shoe. So while he's in the shoe, the DC dude that's a GD, now pay attention. If you listen too slow, y'all need to rewind this crap. I'm not going to slow down my program to sit here and play this game to trying to appease you. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to call in, you could call in, but make sure when you call me, make sure you're ready to send a cash app, but don't even use my phone because my time is valuable. All right? Now, so we sitting there, and Bonaparte gets a joint, I think, from the homie, Pop. Right? They go back in the unit. Dude goes, after he done sold all his death to Bonaparte. He goes in and he goes in the shower. After he takes his shower, he likes to take his shirt off and sit in, because he work out, felt, a little diesel. So he liked to sit in front of the TV and, watch TV and cool off with his shirt off. I think it was a Martin show. That's when Martin was just popping. It's 92. So he's sitting there watching one of the, reruns of Martin or whatever that they showed the day before. Now, matter of fact, that was that night. So it was 8 o'clock night. So he catches the Martin show. While he's watching the show, Bonaparte goes through his cell and he hooks up a cocktail. That's why I say my cash app is up there, because you rat bastards just don't understand, man. Y'all getting too much jewels and you can't expect to get nothing for nothing. Follow me on Instagram at Unique Mecca Audio. You already know the cash app is up there. I'm like a car salesman right now, like old slave master auction, old knuckle on the slave block. So pay attention, you know what I mean? We just having a little fun, So Bonaparte goes put together a cocktail. A cocktail is like baby oil and magic shave. Never forget. Listen, I'm not promoting it. I'm just letting y'all know what it is for the rat bastards that's out there that's going to try and nitpick my shit because my shit too gangster. What a cocktail is. A cocktail is baby oil, because baby oil is flammable. is baby oil and magic shave. If y'all know anything about magic shave, y'all a little young, so you might not know. Magic shave is a cream you put on and you let it stay on long enough, and then you take like a spoon and you scrape it off. But if you leave it on too long, it burns the skin. So imagine putting that microwave that in the microwave, with some baby oil that's flammable with, magic shave that's strong enough to peel your skin if you forget to take it off, and it says it on the bottle so that you already know to peel your face off. But he goes, in the prison, we put it together in the microwave, we boil it with steaming hot and it mixed together. So after he gets that, Bonapop gets his knife and he goes in, the day room where dude is at. He got his shirt off, so Bonaparte don't want to just scarf his body. You know what I mean? That's irrelevant. He wanted him to be able to look in the mirror and know that the work that he put in. So Bonaparte take the cocktail and he throws it in his face. You know what I mean? And now he's scratching his face from this hot liquid on his face. As he scratches his face, he's peeling his skin off like something from a horror movie, and it's dripping down his chest from the cocktail. He's grabbing that everywhere he's touching, it's getting burnt to the white meat, and he's screaming. And he goes running out the day room. But as soon as he runs out the day room, who he runs into? Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. Bonaparte sitting there with the knife. Bonaparte puts it in him. Bang, 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 bang. He hits him. The dude had to go out to the hospital to go get emergency treatment. So he goes out to the hospital and they trying to give him the skin graft and trying to save his, and all that. So when he does that now, so you understand, right? Remember, everybody ran out the joint, Bonaparte was stabbing this dude so vicious. The police come in, about 9, 10 police come. When they hit the deuces, all the police come in. So the police come in and they run up on Bonaparte. Bonaparte on him with the knife, and he hitting him. So as he's hitting him, you know what I mean? They couldn't get the knife from Bonaparte. And they're like, get the knife from him. It's what the police is yelling. But Bonaparte was sitting there, and they couldn't get it off. You know why they couldn't get it off? Put it in the screen. I ain't going to slow my story down. If y'all know why they couldn't get the knife from him, keep it 100. Tell me why they couldn't get the knife from Bonaparte while he was sitting there stabbing. He got 9 police on him. It took 9 police to get him down. So they're trying to get it off him. He couldn't get it off him. The reason why, for my regular subscribers and new subscribers, and you rat bastards, you're not included in this because I don't like you. You know what I mean? Let's get that right. And let's not forget the flip-flop wearing in public clowns. You know what I mean? And you stinking trolls. Now, so check it out, right? So, this is getting good right now. Let me hit a little... because I'm riding right now. So check it out. So Bonapape's sitting there, and they got him down to try and get the knife from him. But what it was is Bonaparte had, I like to give my little demonstrations. I should have came prepared with it. Bonaparte had the knife tied around his wrist with sheets. You know what I mean? And he got the knife in his hand, and he got the sheet, and he's holding it, and he's putting in the work, and they trying to get the knife away from him, but it's tied to his wrist. That's how we do in the prison. Y'all want to go to prison? That's what you're going to experience. I'm telling you, don't do it. It wasn't worth it. I didn't enjoy none of this, but they had to survive, So now he's sitting there with a knife tied around him, they're getting him, and they couldn't get the knife from him. So what they had to make sure they had to do so that they wouldn't get stabbed is they had to pick little Bonaparte up, and they carried him out 10 deep. They carried Bonaparte out the unit, feet never touch the ground, to the shoe, and they trying to hold him high as they can to make sure he can't reach the knife down and put it in him. This is what y'all want? Follow me on Instagram, Unique Mecca Audio. I'm going to start posting again. And the Cash App is on the screen. Whoever don't like me saying it, you're a rat bastard and don't respect the game, that the game is supposed to be sold, not told, and you don't belong here. So I'm going to give you 3 more seconds to tap out. All right, boom. So let me go back. So Bonaparte gets in the hole. This is where Wayne Perry comes in. You know what I mean? This is where Wayne Perry comes in. Bonaparte gets in the hole, and he's on the tier with the same dude that he wound up smacking that ran. You understand what I'm saying? And the dude is, basically telling them that you ain't had no business smacking me. You know what I mean? But it is what it is when I see you, but we not going to do this cell gangster shit, And that's what it is. So Bonaparte said, you already ran. I'm not worrying about you. Whenever you want to see me, you know where I'm at. You ain't even got to run. You can walk up to me. I'll be standing right there waiting. But now, the dude from, that got the cocktail through in his face, that's from D.C., that was a GD, he's sitting there, and he comes back to the hole, and they put him on the same tier with Bonaparte and the dude that Bonaparte smacked, and Wayne Perry's Bonaparte next door neighbor. So while they're in there, the dude when he got stabbed, he told. The DC dude told. I'm gonna keep it straight up. He became a rat bastard. You know what I mean? He told that Bonapop stabbed him. The Texas dude, you know what I mean? The Texas dude that got, stabbed and beat up, he didn't even tell. But the DC dude that was claiming GD, he told you should have known something was wrong with him when he jumped from DC, you know what I mean, to GD. You know what I mean? Because GD didn't really deal with the gangs and all that in the prison. They had their own car that was on man time, And, we got to give the Rolling 60s a round of applause for this. All right, we got to get a Rolling 60s a round of applause. This for the raw. Calm down, man. Let me tell my dang story. Now, reason why we giving Rolling 60s a round of applause, folks, it was a dude named, Tiny Bob, from the Rolling 60s. If y'all out there in the West Coast, y'all know Tiny Bob. He can support this story that I'm saying and let you know what it is. Tiny Bob's so official. Him and Wayne Perry hollered at the dude from D.C. that came back that was telling it, said, yo, hold up. The beef was with dude from Chicago, you from D.C., you claim GD, you know what I mean? You jumped out there, you caught Bonapop all kinds of names, in the gym, call him all kind of business hoes, invite him, and, all the crap that y'all do, you know what I mean? And Bonapop handled his business, you know what I mean? You thought it was over, you went in, took a shower, went, sat down, threw your ass up in front of the TV like everything's all right, and you got the cocktail thrown on you, you ran out the unit screaming, and you got hit up, but you created your destiny with Bonapop. You know what I mean? So Wayne Perry said, man, you know who I am, I'm not using that as a card, but I'm just letting you know we from D.C. and we don't have no rats in our car. We don't deal with no rats in our car. You dead wrong for going to the police on that. If you got an issue with Bonapop, sign the tough man sheet. You go out on the compound. If you want to see Bonapop, you get a chance to see him. If you don't sign a tough man sheet, they're going to send y'all to 2 different jails, and the word is going to go to whatever jail you at that you was a rat bastard, and you told on Bonapop after he put the knife in you, after you done jump ship, claimed GD, jumped out there for a dude from GD that got into it, with Bonapop that he smacked in the yard. So, and that's where the Rolling 60s Tiny Bob came in. Tiny Bob came up and he said, yo, man, come on. I ain't from D.C., but we you know how these prison rules, principles, and morals go, man. You know what I mean? If you got a problem with Bonaparte, drop them little institutional charges, all that you told him you did it. Just sign a tough man sheet, that'll go away. We understand, you know what I mean? Your face was burning, you couldn't think right, and you did old sucker rat bastard move. You know what I mean? But you could clean that up right now. You clean that up right now by just signing the tough man sheet. For those of y'all that don't know what a tough man sheet is, a tough man sheet is saying nobody gets a shot, nothing happened. Whatever happens when I go back on the compound after I sign this paper, the Federal Bureau of Prison, a.k.a. the, what is it? BOF, FBOP. I forgot what it stands for, which is a good thing. I've been home 3 years and I don't forgot their initials because it was a nightmare. But, Tough Man Sheet is saying that the Federal Bureau of Prison is not responsible for what happened to you out there. So you can't go out there, get stabbed, get killed, and then your family members say, he got into a Bonaparte, he threw something in his face, you let him back on the compound, so you set him up to be killed. You know what I mean? But they had back then, they had what they call a tough man sheet that you sign this joint, and when you sign it, that's saying that you're responsible for your life. Anything happen, it's on you. And you freed them up from anything. And that's what we do as men. Because if not, they're going to put a separatist on you. You'll never get to see him again. So you're trying to see him again, you sign a tough man sheet. So dude signed the tough man sheet. You know what I mean? Thanks to Wayne Perry and Tiny Bob. Give Wayne Perry and Tiny Bob a round of applause. All right, relax, man. Dang. Now, so Wayne Perry is in the shoe for a little over a year. Bonaparte wound up doing about a year back there with him before they even let him on the compound. So, they was neighbors in the shoes. So when they went out, they came back with a situation. That's how that played out. So now, you know what I mean? After they signed a tough man sheet, they let Bonaparte out. The next day, you know what I mean? The next day after they let Bonaparte out, they let the dude out about 45 minutes later after they let Bonaparte out. After everybody seen his face, what Bonaparte did when he threw that cocktail on him, you know what I mean? The cowards and rat bastards, they felt, oh man, we can't have a dude like that in our prison society. So they started dropping notes on Bonaparte. Started writing notes saying that they scared for their life or they're going to kill them if they leave them out here. They're going to get them because the GDs, this and that. And they dropped all these notes. They wound up grabbing Bonapop and they transferred Bonapop to California. They transferred him to California. Out there to Lump Park, you know. And remember, Tiny Bub was there, held them down and all that. So we went out there, everything was sweet. But y'all wanted another Bonapop story, so I gave y'all another Bonapop story. Y'all saw the merchandise, cop the book of Raw in Harlem. Cash App is on the screen. Make sure you hit the logo, and it says it was created in 2020. And like this video, share this video. You understand? And if you're not subscribed, I'm asking you, at least subscribe if you ain't trying to send a Cash App, and that'll be suffice. If you're not trying to subscribe, either, you know, subscribe if you're not, and if you already subscribe or you not subscribed, and you don't subscribe, and just give me an emoji. Just show me that you appreciate me. That's all I want. That's why I say I don't care if it's $1. You know what I mean? Because like I said, to keep, you know, I wipe my ass with $1. You know what I mean? But for an appreciated $1 for what I'm doing, I treasure that. Because it let me know I'm doing the right thing and my people is there. You know what I mean? So I'm going to tap out, you know, and let y'all know, man, that's one of the stories of Bonapop. Y'all want some more Bonapop stories? Put it in the comments. And again, I want to give Wayne Perry and Tiny Bub a big round of applause. All right. Relax, y'all. Relax. I want to give them a round of applause. You know what I mean? For talking this rat bastard into signing the tough man sheet. So that didn't go on Bonaparte's jacket, didn't go on nobody's jacket, and they went back to living, and, you know, the people knew to keep them apart for the next 20-something years that Bonaparte did. But, you know, if y'all, enough people, there's plenty of people that know about this story. That's why certain names wasn't mentioned. If I didn't mention his name or where he's from in D.C., I didn't want anybody to feel offended, you know what I mean, that this dude was from their neighborhood and he jumped to be a GD while he in the system when he's with, you know, the biggest car in the prison system because they brought all the D.C. prisoners into the system. So I want to just say, you know, thank you to everybody that's been watching. Thank you to my subscribers. And all I say is, man, just be who you are. If you're a rat bastard, just say so, and we good. That way we have a choice to deal with you. Don't try and fake that you're cut from our cloth, infiltrate us, you know what I mean? And you're really a biatch. That's all I say. Now let me tap out, man. All right.
Cheers. Toast the crime.
What?
Fresh out the can of 26,
yeah.
Heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix.
Yeah.
What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this.
Real.
Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you could go and visit.
Yeah.
Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn.
Real.
Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was wine. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in Uptown. They be whoring Uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in Uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.